And welcome back. Today we've got another £250 worth of 50p's we're going to be hunting through. We are looking for commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally the missing coins. We still need a Kew Gardens, wouldn't that be a find? We don't need anything for this page, that's a complete Olympic page. We then need goalball, shooting and table tennis, triathlon and weightlifting, and then we're done, because all the other commemoratives we've got complete. Up to and including the latest circulating commemorative, the Coronation 50p. So, let's get into these bags, see if we find anything today. Bag number one, we'll get into, and I'll open in real time and show you what we're after. That's Britannia, the standard definitive design used on 50p's up until 2008. 2008 is a lower minted year, so I do keep them if I come across them. It was replaced with the Shield design, which saw use from 2008 until 2022. Key dates on these to look out for are 2009, 10, 11, 16, 18 and 2021 for the non-circulating years, and there's also 2017, which is a low minted circulating year. The new Atlantic Salmon is the replacement for the Shield, and that would make for a lovely find. Our first commemorative is this one here, Paddington at the Tower of London, one of 4 Paddingtons you'll find in your change. All 4 of them, fairly common though, as is this one, Diversity Built Britain. But there we go. A couple of commemoratives to start off with. Bag one already is a good sign, and hopefully the luck will continue for the rest of the bag. That's all we're getting for bag number one. Right, what we're going to do now is just speed up until we find more commemoratives. Got Mrs. Teawinkle there, part of 2016's Beatrix Potter set. Nice coin, but again, just face value. Oh, there we go. I was just thinking we started off quite strong finding a few and it sort of peaked it out, but we have a Tom Kitten there, part of 2017's Beatrix Potter set. All the 2017s are very, very common. You'll find plenty of those out in your change. There's Platinum Jubilee. Now there are 2 versions of this, one that went into circulation and one that didn't. The difference is the obverse, the head side. It's the standard Jodie Clark portrait on this one, which means this is the circulating version. There's a version of this where the Queen is on horseback, and that was one you could only purchase, but I always check just in case. One has ended up out in circulation for one reason or another. And there's another commemorative we've not seen today, Dictionary. It is a very common one though. Oh dear. That is quite a grubby Paddington at the station. Look at the state of that. Unbelievable. Oh, and 2016's Peter Rabbit there. That's 2 from the 2016 set so far. Oh, very nice. Olympic. Well, this one's a Paralympic, one of the 5 for the Paralympic Games back in 2011. This is archery. Super stuff. It is the most common of that 29 coin set, but we won't grumble anytime you find one of those. It's always going to be positive. Another Diversity Built Britain there. And there's the Coronation 50p. So just like Platinum Jubilee, there are 2 versions of this. The way to tell the difference is the obverse, head side. You can see the king is not wearing a crown. This is the version that was put into circulation. There's a non-circulating version where is an image of the king wearing a crown, which is quite neat, but again, unlikely to find in your change unless someone has spent it for one reason or another. We got Sherlock Holmes there, another very common design. There we have the Memorial 50p. This was the first coin that went into circulation with the King's portrait on it, so it's quite neat, but it is a very common one. And there's Christopher Ironside. I do like a Christopher Ironside. I keep all the ones I find because we share a name. And of course, that makes sense, right? Another Diversity Built Britain there. And we're on to the last bag. We've had a couple of goodies, which is always positive, but we've still got this bag to go. Now, as usual, there are links in the description of this video across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to join me and other collectors over on that. You'll also find links to my other social media channels, the PO Box address if you'd like to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please do check them out too. I'm just going to whiz through the Britannias and the Shields. That's why I was splitting them out, so I can have a look through and see if I've missed any exciting key dates. Well then, a couple of key dates we have got. One 2008 Britannia, which is lovely, and then one 2017 Shield. So one of each. Our star find, I'm going to go for the Paralympic archery. I always like finding one of those coins. It's not a new one for the book, unfortunately, but as ever, if you agree or disagree, let me know down in those comments what your star find pick would be out of these coins, or some of them still on the desk if you prefer one of those. And of course, if you've had your own star finds, share with the group. We all want to know what you've been finding as well. All it leaves me to do now, though, is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.